13 silvers and 7 bronze, and now on 37 in the medal tally. Let's get more on all the sporting action. Chris Mitchell is at the Athletic Stadium for me. Chris, I hope you can hear me over this brilliant music that we can hear. Just fill us in on what happened during the day.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Babita. It sounds crazy there at Jamaica House, and I know why. Because I've just seen Usain Bolt on the warm-up track over here, the warm-up track just to my left, and Usain Bolt is now actually on the track inside the Olympic Stadium preparing for his semi-final run in the 100 metres. Let me quickly update you that Jimmy Vico, the French sprinter, has qualified for the final. He's just finished his semi-final, 9.95. It was a photograph per second, so I don't know the details of that yet, but Jimmy Vico is through and Usain Bolt is on the track in there as we speak, preparing for his semi-final. But let me take you on a whistle-stop tour through Great Britain's fantastic day, and it started in the gymnastics because Max Whitlock won double gold in the gymnastics today. Sensational on the pommel horse, he got gold. Before that, he won Britain's first ever Olympic gold in the men's floor exercise. Jason Kenny this evening as well in the velodrome getting gold for Great Britain. Another gymnastic note for you, Simone Biles of the United States. Who's going to stop her winning 5 gold medals? She got her 3rd gold medal of the games today. She looked absolutely sensational in the vault final. Nobody got near her once again. She's made this gymnastics contest for her own, really. And let me just update you on some breaking news here. BBC World News. I can tell you that Andy Murray has successfully defended his Olympic crown. Wow, how about that, Andy Murray? What an attritional battle it was too against Juan Martin del Potro. The first 3 games lasted almost half an hour. That gives you an indication of how close this was. This wasn't an easy win for Murray. I believe it was 3 sets to 1 to Andy Murray. So he defends his crown here in Rio, and is that 6 gold medals now for Great Britain? We're losing count on Super Sunday. If you're a British fan, it is a fabulous day for you. How is it going to be on the track for you later when Gatlin probably takes on Bolt? Wow, pause for breath here. Let me tell you about the golf, if I can, Babita, quickly. The sirens going off down there. We've got a helicopter above me. We've got thousands of fans in there. Boy, oh boy. It was a little more serene at the golf course, but only just because it was Justin Rose who won gold there, the first gold medal from 12 years in golf, and it went all the way to the 18th hole. Henrik Stenson and Justin Rose locked in a huge battle together, and Justin Rose won by 2 shots in the end. They went to the 18th, Rose birdied it, and Henrik Stenson bogeyed it. You can probably hear the roars behind me. That is because I can see on my monitor here they're just getting ready for this 100 metres semi-final. Usain Bolt in that. I will keep you updated. Let me tell you about another news line that we got today, and that was the robbery of a US swimmer, including Ryan Lochte, that was stopped by thieves posing as policemen or security guards, and Ryan Lochte was relieved of his cash. Some reports say at gunpoint. Ryan Lochte has released a statement confirming that in the last few moments. Initially, the International Olympic Committee denied it had happened, but the US Olympic Committee said it has, and Ryan Lochte has now confirmed that on social media. So that was a frightening experience for them. Jemima Sumgong, this feels like a long time ago now, for Kenya. First gold for the women's marathon for Kenya. She won. You might remember her actually, Babita, because she won the gold, or that she came first rather, at the London Marathon, and that was after she fell over. It was blisteringly hot here, wasn't it, today? And a lot of those marathon runners, even this morning, were struggling over that 20 miles, some of them stumbling over the line to finish with. He is on the blocks right now. Usain Bolt, he's just done the cross on his chest. He's looked down the 100 metres line. He went through the first heat of his like a stroll in the park. He basically walked the last 40 metres and won in a stretch. They're on the blocks. This will take less than 10 seconds, I fancy. Bolt in yellow of Jamaica. I'm watching on my monitor, and they are off. You can hear the roar behind me. It's a full start. That is adding to the drama, and it'll take a while to be worked out here, Babita. I can tell you, in Usain Bolt's race, it looks like the Bahrainian Fisher will be out. Was he the first to go? It looks like he was. The Bahrainian is out. The rules are so punishing these days. My goodness me. You have to feel for him as the chopper hovers above me now. It's actually adding to the tension. It'll take a while, Babita, for this to sort itself out, because the athletes now are given time to settle again. They go behind their blocks, they're called to their blocks, they get on their marks. That can take 2 or 3 minutes for that to unfold. Let me remind you, in the last few moments while all this has been going on, Andy Murray has defended his Olympic title. He beat Juan Martín del Potro 3-1. It was a great battle in a cauldron of an arena here in Rio. Some of the biggest cheers actually at the Olympic Park in Baja have come from that tennis arena. You have to feel for Juan Martín del Potro as well a little bit, don't you? Because he is, and he has also dropped out of the world's top 100, and he gave Nadal a run for his money by beating her to Andy Murray, the Wimbledon champion. They're down on their blocks again here on BBC World News for the 100 metres semi-final featuring Usain Bolt. He looks taller than them all, he looks bigger than them all, he looks stronger than them all. And they're away, and this time they are away, and Usain Bolt doesn't get the best of starts. They're through 30 metres, and this is where Bolt accelerates now. He's looking round, it's a joke to him. It's not, but he finishes first. It's no joke for Bolt, but he's won that easily. My goodness me, 9.84 seconds. It was his race for, well, after the first 2 meters, he was in the lead. 9.84 seconds, he's through to the final. Wow, he has set a marker, Babita. What's the reaction like there?
I think you can see it, Chris. Absolutely. I mean, if that's anything to go by, Chris, that reaction.